Joining us now, the leader of that rotation, Max Scherzer. Max, good to see you, man. What a career you've had, and it's hard to believe you're entering the last year of that mega contract with the Washington Nationals. I've said it so many times. I've said it to this guy. Of all the huge contracts in baseball history, yours turned out to be by far the best. How much pride do you have as you look back at your time in D.C. and how you've performed throughout that contract?
I just see it as we won the World Series. That's when I signed the contract, the first words out of my mouth were, "I'm here to win," and we accomplished that goal of being able to win the World Series. And so, I feel vindicated in that and that reason only. And so, obviously, once you get a taste of winning that thing, you want to obviously do it again. So, hopefully, we get some good luck this year and we can do it again.
Sure, you're such a wily.
There was a fly on me. I felt like
You're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about it.
We're gonna have another incident.
The fly's scared of your slider too, so it's out of here. You know what I mean? Hey, my question about you won the Cy Young, you've won the World Series. You know, you've done so many unbelievable things in the game, and you're that veteran player now. What do you work on coming into 2021? Like, what's Max Scherzer doing right now at this time of spring training? What are you working on?
Yeah, I tried to identify things that went wrong last year, where certain pitches were good and certain pitches were, not quite up to where they were in the past. I think there was a little mechanical thing I can kind of tweak on that. I made a change coming into 2020. I think I want to change out of that to let some other things play up. So there's definitely things I'm working on. You're always fine tuning and always working on your location. So it's a never ending process.
The rotation for the Nationals is the strength of the team. I mean, Rizzo said it, Dave Martinez said it, everyone says it. But your ERA collectively was over 5. When you look at 2021, you have to know with the names, you have Strasburg coming back, you know that's not going to be the case in 2021, right?
Well, nothing's ever for certain. Don't ever count your chickens before they hatch. We have a lot of work to do to go out there, and everybody takes it upon themselves to go out there and do their job as best as they can. So for me, I just focus on what I can do to make sure that I'm at my best. So when the season starts here, we're ready to roll. You know,
when I look at that rotation, I see so many workhorses, and now you bring in another workhorse. For me, one of the best big game pitchers that ever play the game in Johnny Lester. What do you think Johnny Lester brings to your staff?
He's a guy that always takes the ball. He's always out there making 30-plus starts a year, and he knows how to pitch. He knows how to navigate situations, navigate lineups. I've seen it a million times where he's pitched against us, and so to bring him in with his leadership and what he can bring to our clubhouse, that's the type of everybody is shying away from old players. We love old players here, so he's just another old guy on our team.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of them in a good way, but you're also in a division that has a lot of young, talented teams. The Braves, the Phillies, the Mets. This is the best division in baseball. Is that how you see it?
You could easily make a case for that, but I love being in that type of highly competitive environment. The team that comes out of the NL East is going to be battle tested and ready to compete against anybody. It's better being in a powder puff division where you never know what you're truly made of. But the teams we got here in the NL East, it's going to be a fight every single time you face one of these division matchups because of just how talented everybody is, and so that only makes you better. When you're facing the best competition, you rise to it, and it makes you a better ball player because of it.
Jim Hickey's coming back as pitching coach. I know that's a big deal as far as that relationship goes. What does he bring to you as a pitching coach?
Yeah, it's hard to really know. We're in spring training here. I mean, he's got so many other guys to worry about and get ready. So I've had conversations with Jim and trying to get on the same page with him, but the fun really doesn't get to the season when you're in the thick of it, and we're all waiting on each other. How to handle each situation. So for me, that's when I really get to know pitching coaches is probably around June.
Final question for you, Max. You've been on some amazing teammates with great hitters. I mean, Miguel Cabrera, Bryce Harper, just to name a few. In terms of talent, where does Juan Soto sit?
I mean, he's up there. I mean, he has some gifts. He has like the eye of Victor Martinez, where he just doesn't chase pitches out of the zone. You just don't see that out of young guys, and he has that ability to only swing at pitches really in the zone. He does such a great job of that, and then his power to all fields is just unmatched. And so Yeah, it makes you start reminding yourself of Miguel Cabrera. But the difference, Miguel Cabrera, what he was able to do was year in, year out. He continued to get better. He won Triple Crowns and came back even better. And so, that's what you're looking at as Soto is, as great as he's done so far, you wanted him to continue to get better and continue to do more things with the bat. And he's capable of that. He has a good head on his shoulders and he's a great teammate. So, like you said, I played with them, probably the best. I've seen the best, play with the best. Obviously he has the makings to do that, but that I understand that there's still even more in front of him to come if he wants it. And, he's definitely the guy that wants it. And that's what makes him a great teammate.
He's only 22 years old. I remember when Max Scherzer was 22 years old.
That's right.
Way back. And now he's got 2 kids, a third on the way. They grow up so fast, Sean. They really do. Hey, Max, have a monster year, dude. We'll be watching,
Hey, appreciate
okay?
it.
Thanks, Max.